Hi again. I'm going to be uploading lots of videos. I'm going to go ahead and warn you about that because I feel awesome right now. I mean, awesome. Today had potential to be bad, and it's not. It's awesome. And it's all thanks to my happy list. So, for all the crap that I gave Dr. Jamie back in college, um, sorry, yo. Apparently it just wasn't working at the time, but it's working out pretty good now. I love my happy list. And as I said, this thing is old, super old. Made it in 2008. It's fallen apart. It has holes in it, and if I fold it too many more times, it's probably just going to tear to shreds. But I want to make just a series of happy things so that from now on, when I get really depressed, I can go back and watch them instead of pulling out my happy list and tearing it to shreds. So, let's get on with it. Um, okay. Oh, so very exciting. I'm gonna go through and try and I don't know. Let's just start. Let's start. Wings. Oh, I love wings. I love like wings. My dream is to have a tattoo that takes up my entire back. That is wings, feathers that are fall colored, reds and oranges and golds and browns. Um, but I want it to look super realistic, like the real. And I want to replace feathers um, with, oh, this is going to sound weird. I want to take like 3 or 4 feathers that resemble people that I've really truly loved or who have made a huge impact in my life. And instead of having those be the fall colors, I want to replace those 3 or 4 feathers with the color of the wings that I imagine they would have. For instance, my best friend Leonda, who I love so very, very dearly, um, I would put a feather in there that would be purple because that was the color of fairy wings that she was wearing when she died. So that's an example. And I want those. Oh, I want those so bad. Okay, planning things. Do love planning things. My make a plan rant probably makes it seem like it's too much of a frustrating thing in my life, but making planning things uh, in general, that's kind of boring, but like planning an event, oh my goodness, do I love that. Oh, I love it. I used to do a little bit of party planning when I lived in West Virginia. I planned my sister's wedding shower and her baby shower and my cousin's baby shower, and they were great. It was so much fun. The amount of detail that I got to do, awesome. Uh, Going to a club, I do love going to clubs and dancing. Red, red is my favorite color. Um, Long conversations with good friends. Is there anything better than that? Is there anything better than that? Like sitting down at a coffee shop and just talking and letting the conversation flow and not feeling like you have to impress this person or keep them entertained because it just works. The conversation just works. Um, Love that. Staying up late. Mm-hmm. Fishies. I do like fish. I don't know why, but I do like fish. I like watching them swim. Uh, Feeling spiritual. That moment when like the wind hits you just the right way, or you can smell fall in the air for the first time of the year, and you just feel like, yeah, great. Movies are good. The Wind, as I just said. Sunsets, very pretty. Picnics. Picnics is a big thing. I don't know why I like it. There doesn't seem to be any good reason to enjoy um, eating on the ground outside where bugs can get to you and you can get sunburned and the wind can blow and there's dirt. I don't know why I should like picnics, but I do. I always have. Ooh, that reminds me of a good memory. Uh, Josh, he used to do this thing. When I was little, I used to feed ducks at my great grandma's house because there was no TV and there was really not a lot to do. It was a very small town. There was not a lot to do, and our big thing was we would walk down to the river with bread and feed the ducks. And I love feeding ducks. And Josh used to do this thing. He used to combine my love of feeding the ducks with my love of picnics. Uh, we would go to like McDonald's or something and get food, and we would go to the VA park and sit down on one of the stone picnic tables and eat, and then we would take the French fries or whatever and feed the ducks at the river, and it was cool. I love that. Okay. Going out, just going out. Yeah. Shopping. Shopping is great. Um, I love grocery shopping because I love to browse, and I love going into stores and looking at stuff and trying stuff on, and if I can afford it, great, and if I can't, then that's fine because I just like getting to try on new things, I guess. Most of my wardrobe is like 5 to 10 years old, so trying on new things is kind of cool. Bum. Let's see, where was I? Acting. I love acting. Singing. Playing the piano back when I used to play the piano. Listening to the violin. Love violins. Dancing. Yes. Drums. Love drums. Love basses. Listening to the. Oh, I love that. 4-H. I am a 4-Her. How? And I love 4-H. Being underwater. It's very interesting because my sign. I'm a Taurus Gemini cusp, and I focus more on the Taurus because I'm slightly toward the Taurus way. And Taurus is an earth sign, and yet I connect with water really well. I love water. I love being submerged. I love rain. I love sitting down in the shower and letting the water run over me. I love swimming. I just love water. Awesome. Playing in the rain. Go figure. Audra, which is a state park in West Virginia. It's a river, giant rocks. You walk on the rocks out into the middle of the river. You can lay out on a big rock in the sun and then jump into the freezing, super freezing cold water. That if you're a boy, it makes you a girl. It's that cold. And it's one of my favorite places in the world to be. I love Audra. I used to go camping there every summer or every other summer with my family. We'd go camping. And actually, when you're in college, I went camping out there with just friends. It's awesome. Love it. Long drives down back roads. Can't tell you how much I miss that. Cannot tell you. I love taking long drives, which you can't do anymore because of the price of gas. But love taking long drives down back roads and finding out where the back road takes you. Water balloon fights! Yes. Every year for my birthday, except for like the past year, I have two parties. I have a party where I go out to the club to vice versa, and we dance and drink and have a great time. And then the other party is at my mom's house where there's like no drinking, but awesome food and a huge water balloon fight, and I love it. Love it. This is ridiculous. I don't care. Celtic music. Huge fan of Celtic music. Hot showers. Yes. Um, red lipstick. Big one. Big hugs. Oh, I love big hugs. The ones where they like wrap their arms around you and then like spin you around and you're off your feet. Oh, I love big hugs. Oh, even if they don't lift you up or don't pick you up off your feet. Like, oh, the squeezing and the like closeness and the like. We're two people, but the hug makes us closer to being one person, and I'm there for you, and I miss you, or I care about you, or something. I love it. Love hugs, which brings me to the next one, which is Scottish, who was my best friend in high school and part of the way through college. My best friend. I loved that boy. He always gave me those hugs, always. Even if it was just like a hey, it was a hey, up off my feet. Love it. Um, Talking with my dad. I do enjoy talking with my dad. Dyeing my hair. Lilianda, my best friend Leonda that I mentioned. Um, Her nickname was Lilianda or Lily. Sculpting. I used to do sculpting in college. I did sculpting and pottery, painting, and charcoal. Piercings. I have 4 piercings in each ear. I only wear 3 earrings. And I have a tongue ring, but I'm not wearing it. I do love piercings though. Weddings. Love going to weddings. Pictures. Love pictures. Arts. Tattoos, of course. Tattoos. Painting, drawing. Poetry. Love poetry. Shooting. Yes, shooting. I'm quite the marksman. I have an air rifle. Um, I took an air rifle class every single year for H camp for, let's see, from the time I was like 10 until I was no longer able to be a camper when I was 21, so 11 years, and I love it. My dad used to shoot too. He used to do like competitions with his rifles. Oh, he used to fill his own shells. He used to make his own bullets when we were little. He had like a station in his room set up, and he would pull his wheelchair up uh, underneath of the like tabletop, and he would fill his own shells. And me and my sister would uh, pretend to be mechanics, and we would work on his wheelchair while he was filling shells. It was very funny. Um, he yes, that was yep. That's actually why I started taking the air rifle shooting thing, was because my dad used to shoot and wanted to make him proud, and I'm actually pretty good at it. So it's cool. Um, Writing. I do enjoy writing, like physically writing, putting pen to page. I love doing that. There's nothing better than a really good pen where the ink flows out really nice. Yeah. Um, Being praised. That's cool. When someone tells you you've done a good job, oh, that feels great. Feels great. Going to church. I really enjoy going to church. Ever since I was little. When I was really little, my mom used to put us in like our little hello phone. Um, anyway, used to put us in those little like Sunday frilly dresses with the white hat and the little lacy gloves and the frilly socks. We would go to church, and after church there was Sunday school where we got to do arts and crafts. And during church, my mom used to let me stand on the pew so that I could look at her hymnal and sing with her. And when I was a teenager, I went to my grandma's church, and I loved the preacher. I actually had a dream about her last night. Very strange. Mary Ellen Finnegan. She was fantastic, and I love just singing and just being in church. I do love it. Crystal Darling. She's my best friend. I miss her face so much. Like there's no like description there. Just Crystal. Exactly. Done. Um, Fishing. I'm actually really good at fishing. I'm not a huge fan of actually taking the fish off the hook. I usually have to have someone do that for me because I'm afraid that I'm hurting the fish. But I do like fishing. It's fun. Oh, I already said that one. Talking about a play. Oh my goodness, when I go see a play or I'm in a play and someone comes to see it, afterward I want to spend a good hour breaking down every aspect of that play. I want to talk about the acting. I want to talk about the direction. I want to talk about the costumes, the set. I want to talk about what made sense, what didn't make sense. At what point couldn't you understand what someone was saying or what I was saying if I was in the play? I want to just talk about the play forever. And it's not just plays. This is not like exclusive to plays. This is movies too. I remember going to like midnight movies in college with several friends, and we would stand out in the parking lot for a good hour after the movie and just go crazy. One thing that I really love about certain theater people is that they're really good at that. They love doing that. Other theater people, it's like, it's a good play. I don't understand that. But I love talking about plays and movies. Okay, coming up on the 15-minute mark, so I guess that's it for this one. And then I will move on to another one. Bye!